What's up, everybody? Superphil here from Superphil's Fortress of Solitude, and we're picking up approximately where we left off. I don't quite remember where we were when we left off, but I finished the quest. So let's talk to Mog and pick up the story
I've been
quest.
looking all over for you. Well, mostly I've been looking right around here. But I've been apart from my favorite seat in the troll for the better part of this bottle. On the good side, the wine's delicious.
Do you need something?
A comfortable seat, a flagon of bog iron ale, some lively company. Instead, I'm a messenger for Her Royal Highness. Svanna wants to see you. She's at the Blue Palace, rubbing shoulders with the Jarls. I could also use a shoulder rub.
Do you know what Swana wants?
Svanna said something about a message from a friend of yours, but I wasn't really listening. She wants you to get this Fenorian to help with whatever she's trying to convince High King Svargrim to do. Or maybe she wanted you to join her for lunch?
I'll go to the Blue Palace and talk to
Then
Swana.
I am dispensed from this duty. If you want to congratulate me on a job well done, buying me another drink or two would greatly be appreciated.
I'm sure Swana could use more help right now.
That's what I've been saying. I've never seen the lass's brow so wrinkled. Svanna's face will furrow like a wheat field if she keeps it up. She should reclaim her seat in the tavern and stop trying to get closer to the throne.
You could help us with the mission.
What do you think I've been doing? I've gone from trusted companion to courier, and now she's running me ragged. Even an orc has his limits. Tell Savannah to meet at the troll before she reaches hers.
You should head back to the Lonely Troll now.
That's the most reasonable request I've received all day. Well, it has been an honor to serve. I shall ensure that the troll, fine establishment that it is, remains in business until her return. Cheers.
Yep. Alright, so to the Blue Palace. So there's somebody outside riding dirt bikes. Hopefully that's not coming through the headset too much. Oh yeah, we were up here last time. I went to town and emptied out my bags from most of the stuff I've been picking up, so I forgot where we were.
We return to find that my father is finally doing something about the Coven threat. But it's not enough. Extra patrols and rounding up the Herald is all well and good. But what we really need is a defense against the Harrow storms.
What about the Ice Ridge Coven medallions? They seem to protect Fredelja and Carthwatch.
If we had more of the medallions, maybe. Even then, Magister Fidelia hasn't determined what enchantment the medallions use to provide their protection. We need a different solution.
Lyris and I know a scholar of sorts who's trying to understand the Harrow Storm ritual.
Yes, Lyris mentioned that. As a matter of fact, you received a message. A courier brought it from Dusktown. I never heard of the place, but it was sent by someone named Fenorian. Is that your scholar? Read the message and then see if he'll help us. Take the message from the table. Then see if you can convince Fenorian to join us. Maybe with his help, we can devise a defense against the storms. I'll stay here and continue to annoy my father until he gives this threat the attention it deserves.
How are you going to make him listen?
You forget that I have help now. My father might be able to ignore me, but he'll have a harder time dismissing a Jarl and the court mage. It's funny. I would have thought he'd be happy to see me finally take an interest in politics.
Maybe this is how you prove yourself to him.
I don't care about his approval, but I'd like to earn his respect. With Mother gone, we're both going to have to work harder to keep our kingdom running. It will be easier if we find a way to get along.
Aye. Well, that's what I was trying to pick up earlier. Further work with old mule whatever led to a discovery that promises to unravel the entire mystery that has confounded us so far. To that end, I returned to the mining settlement called Dusktown. If you have additional need of my services, I have secured lodging in a building on the south side of town. I'll write again if this lead bears fruit.
Dusktown. I wonder what Fenn's found that led him back down there. Does his message give any indication of where we can find him? The settlement isn't big, but it's not exactly small either.
Finn's message says he's secured lodging on the south side.
Well, that's a start. You know, I never imagined I'd be working alongside a vampire, let alone one I respect. With all the leeches we've already had to kill, it's nice to see another side. Fenn's different.
He certainly is. Let's go find him.
You go on ahead. I need to get my axe sharpened before I go back down into Blackreach. I'll catch up with you in Dusktown.
Alright. Well, that was exciting.
What do you want?
Let's go to Dusktown. Oh yeah.
The guild has need of you, comrade.
Oh, good. I was just wondering how we're supposed to see it on the map. Well, whoops. Yep, I think it's not down here. Excuse me.
What an exciting case! I simply must write down this new
DB, we focus on the task at hand. There will be time for that later.
Those new arrivals, they didn't stop in Dusktown, went straight for those dwarven ruins.
What do you want?
Hey, partner. Glad I found you. Now let's get Fenn and return to the Blue Palace.
Oh yeah, that was the plan.
Fenn, you in here?
This doesn't look good.
Let's look around. Fenn never struck me as a messy person. Could there have been a struggle here?
Oh. Some stuff.
Burnt papers.
Yep.
Someone was trying to hide something.
Oh. There's a book. Road to Sovngarde. Oh, there's a lore book. Well, I found this flask.
Burnt journal pages, Ben's flask, and a strange old key. All found among clear signs of a struggle. But other than what's in the flask, we didn't see any blood. That means Fen was probably taken alive.
What do you make of the notes in the key?
The key looks dwarven to me, and the notes mention a dwarven tower. They could be connected. The notes also indicate that Fen was going to meet with someone named Edyar east of the Dusktown Bridge. You start there, and I'll check with the locals.
I'll try to find this Edyar.
They have no idea who Edyar is, or who took Fen for that matter. It could be this Ashen Lord we heard mentioned, or maybe the Ice Reach Coven. The question is, why take Fen at all? Why not just kill him? Does he have information they need?
Do you think Finn's disappearance is related to whatever drew him to Blackreach?
More than likely. If they want to get information out of him, death might be preferable to whatever tortures they have planned. Let's get to it. You find this Edyar, and I'll see if the locals saw what happened here.
Okay. Making sure there's nothing else to look at. How many lore books is that? 5 of 10. It's not bad considering we've just been playing the story and not really looking for, not going out purposefully and hunting the books. This might be a bad idea. Okay.
Sod off. This is my patch of ground. You don't listen too well, do you? All right. Talk fast and tell me why I shouldn't rip out your throat.
I'm looking for Fenorian. His notes said he was working with you.
The silk shirt kept notes? Of course he did. And where is Fenorian? He's late, and he still hasn't compensated me for the information I gave him. I need that key.
Finn's gone missing. Tell me what the two of you were doing so I can find him.
Missing? Probably taken by the same bastard that has my packmates. Exart Singalis. Fenorian said he could provide a key to unlock their chains, if I told him about the experiments performed on us. If you can get that key, I'll tell you more.
You mean this key?
Hircine's fetid breath, that's it?
Yeah.
Look, I managed to escape from Singalis' tower, but my packmates are still chained up in the Lightless Hollow. Use that key to set them free. Then, I'll tell you how to find Fenorian.
Alright.
The Lightless Hollow lies to the east, and Hircine's claws. Who is that tall woman?
Stand down. I'm a friend. None of the locals really wanted to talk. One or two admitted to seeing Fen, but no one witnessed any kind of disturbance at his lodgings. At least, no one saw anything they were willing to tell me about. Is this Edyar? Does he know anything?
Edyar can lead us to Fen, but first we need to fulfill the bargain Fid made with him.
Why is everything so complicated in this part of Skyrim?
Right?
Alright, so tell me, what did Fen agree to do for our half-naked friend over there?
We need to free Edyar's packmates from Exart Singalis in the Lightless Hollow.
Packmates? Edyar is a werewolf? This just keeps getting better and better. So I take it you know how you want to deal with this particular situation?
I'll use the key we found to free the pack. Obviously. Meet me in the Lightless Hollow, south of the work camp.
Save my packmates. I'll meet you south of the camp.
Looks like everybody's waiting around to do a quest here. Group event. Ooh, there's a skyshard. Alright. So we're over here at Dwarf's Bane Ritual Site.
I don't think we're the first to camp here. Lots of fresh tracks.
Allow yourself some rest. The divines are watching over us.
So that's exciting. I like sky shards. Look at that big old boy up there. I wonder if it's going to be up here or down on the bottom. Stuck on a rock. All right, we're at the Lightless Hollow. No, I don't know if this is okay. I'm gonna say I wasn't sure if this was a delve or just another. It's just another section of the map is all. Sure, we get our way shrine, so we can teleport here again. Who's this person? Ah,
That scent. Why do you smell like Edyar?
Edyar sent me. Are you one of his packmates?
Edyar sent you. Then he made it. He's alive. That's wonderful news. Exarch Singales experimented on me. I blacked out, but they thought I was dead. They tossed me out of the tower. Barely managed to crawl to this spot.
Where's the rest of your pack?
Still at the camp. To the north. Hamild, Myrtilda, and Thevin. Save them before Singales finishes them off. Just come back. All right. I don't think I can make it on my own.
Edyar is on his way. I'll be back with the rest of your pack. Well, let's kill some vampires. Whatever that thing is. A lot more health than I anticipated. Above. What? Oh. So killing these little level 1 creatures can give you stuff for your level. So like, those guys gave me game, those little level 1 creatures gave me game that I can use for cooking, and then some of them will also drop level, or will drop, whoa, that guy's elite. Some of them will drop leather that is appropriate to your level, is what I wanted to say. I know I did not, but that was what was supposed to come out. So, if you're a level 1 leather worker and you kill a level 1 creature, he's going to give you whatever the level 1 equivalent of leather is. And sometimes, what I noticed, at least in Elsewhere, is as I leveled my leather up higher and needed higher quality of leather, those level 1 creatures that you can one-shot were dropping that level of leather, which was pretty nice. I can't tell you how World of Warcraft does it now, but, you know, used to, you would have to run to those level zones that you were in.
Definitely dwarven. Watch out for traps. It must be the door Edyar mentioned.
A bunch of gears.
Tight. No lock. Not even a handle. I don't suppose the werewolf told you how to open it, did he?
I cannot pick up those. This one, can't pick it up. Let's see, so I can interact. I can interact with this, which looks like they correspond with that. I can interact with that. I can interact with that. And there's another one. So they have the same markings. Those are different. Those are different. So I'm going to set it to what the bottom one is.
Something turned on. Keep going.
Well, that doesn't make sense. So maybe it's the one that's not appearing.
The gears started moving. You must be doing something right.
Okay, so far that matches that line of thinking. It's the one that's not visible. Which is not a very big puzzle. Basically, rotate this four-sided box until the gears start turning.
That sounded promising. Let's try the door.
They've definitely had harder puzzles than this before.
This chamber's been used recently.
When the
There's people
Exarchs
still
arrive,
standing in
the
it.
Grey Host will be unstoppable.
Boom.
That's an ugly plant.
Kind of notes.
Must be the nether root mentioned in the note.
What are you?
Why does everything connected to vampires involve blood?
Because they drink blood, bro. What else would it be?
That was Fen. We need to keep moving.
How do you know that's Finn? You've talked to him like 3 times. Yeah, of course I wanted to hit that guy in the back, not the one I was aiming at.
No, Sickness. Just the deceived son of an estranged brother, forced to deny his nature.
That smell. It's overpowering. We need to shut down those machines. That's poison. Why are they spraying it on those plants? More of that nether root. Turn off those sprayers or we'll never get across this
Primary
chamber.
is 4, secondary is 2. Interesting. Oh, secondary.
The mist from that sprayer changed. Keep going. No, not that. Try something else. You seem to be on the right track.
Alright, so we'll leave that we'll leave that one like it is.
That did something.
I think this is gonna turn it back off.
No, not that guy.
Yep.
I think you figured it out.
So come back for this thing. Still not sure what that's for.
You seem to be on the right track.
Oh, Lyris, stop talking, please. What was that thing?
The mist from that sprayer changed. Keep going.
Interesting. Primary 4, secondary 2.
I think you figured it out. That did something. You did it. Now we can cross the chamber. Sure as bones, that stone husk is moving.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight that guy. I mean, I have to, but we going to. I've definitely seen things like that blow up when you kill it, and you have to back up.
No! No! Why are you doing this to me?
Whatever they were doing to this.
Yeah, level 10. Woo. Oh, come on. Not like those guys.
Disgusting, eyeless things around Blackreach. Can't wait to be above ground for good.
You'll never be above ground now. Same thing to you. Tonsil Tingle Tonic. Huh.
We have what we need.
Hold on just a little longer, Finn. Potions. I mean, well, let's get Finn.
A shame he could not be recruited to our noble cause.
The machine will finish him momentarily, my lord.
Finish your work here, Singalis, and join me in the keep. You must bear witness when we make our move.
Of course, Rada al-Saran. I am eager to see the power of our ultimate Harrow Storm. New test subjects. Just in time.
How'd you get over there?
This one is about spent. A shame to waste such vigorous blood. I cannot wait to cut open your skull.
Bro, you're almost dead.
You will do well in my machine. It's too late for me.
Fenn's delirious.
Don't say that, Finn.
Go, warn soldier. You should have left me. Go warn Solitude.
We'll all go. Tell me what you heard.
Exarch Singalis and Rada al-Saran talked freely while they tortured me.
They're planning some sort of assault on Solitude. A massive hero storm.
You're hurt. How can I help you?
I need blood. But I won't drink from an unwilling person. In this state, even with a willing participant, I don't trust my restraint. If I only had my flask.
Oh, conveniently, I brought that.
My flask. Thank you, my friend. Rada al-Saran is the one they call the Ashen Lord, leader of the Grey Host. He and Singalis often went into the nearby sanctum to talk. I heard a few words. Map. Plan. But I couldn't make out the rest.
Then we should search his sanctum.
Yes. Yes. Once I take a long drink from my flask, I'll join you.
Okay. This place is pretty creepy looking. Nothing in here. Okay, that's our exit. So what's this thing over here? Nothing. Let me claim this stuff. Yay! Okay. Now we can keep going.
Take your time. You've been through a lot.
They did whatever they wanted. I couldn't stop them. Exarch Singalis was insane. But he was also a genius. If he kept records, they'll be in here.
I see a map and some papers. Hey, partner, take a look.
Yep, there's some papers.
So,
There's
partner,
a map.
what did you find? We set out to find Fen and bring him back to Solitude. Along the way, we learned more about our true enemy, killed one of their leaders, and acquired some valuable intelligence. That's a victory in my book.
Anything else we need to do?
Not that I can think of. I'll make sure that Fen makes it to the Blue Palace. We'll meet you there. And don't forget that map and communique.
Alright, I'll see you at the Blue Palace. But we still need to
Come on,
find,
Fen.
what's his name?
Princess Svana herself requested your
Packmates.
presence at the Blue Palace.
I don't believe I'm very good company right now.
Come on, Fen. We'll help you through this.
We still need to find the Packmates. I thought they were going to be in here. What's this? It's to travel to Western Skyrim. So, what about the Packmates that wanted me to find? It's like, alright, never mind, bro. it doesn't have any part of that on the quest now. That's confusing. I guess Edgar saved them. Very confused. And we fought our big bad pretty quick, so this might be another short, fairly short quest. If it was just to get Finn. I say as it loads. Oh, I'm lagging. And I'm going the wrong way.
Well, another day, another
archaeology?
Oh no.
Everybody's talking at once.
It's true. The Reach attacked Morthal. The Jarl told
What? You are welcome here, Fen. By all the mead in Sovngarde. It's good to see you and the others. Your vampire scholar seems out of sorts, but I'm glad to make his acquaintance. Lyris tells me you ran into a bit of trouble. Care to explain?
Fenn was captured and we killed a vampire leader. We also recovered a map and documents.
And I can't wait to hear all the details.
Ooh,
In the
boy.
meantime, let's take a look at what you found and try to devise a plan. Lyris didn't say much, but she indicated that time is short. Here, take this. You deserve a lot more, but it's all I can spare.
Nice. So we're gonna get a new fire staff, which is what I've been using, a fire staff. So we got a nice little upgrade there with the restoration to with restoring magic every cast. That's pretty nice. We've got a non-combat pet, a silver wolf. That's exciting. And this is changes the appearance of your shield. So let's see if I can complete this without starting the next quest.
The information. My father won't act, so I will.
She's awfully angry about something. You'll have to come back and find out later. I want to see what this staff looks like. That's kind of neat. Throw the other one back on real quick. It was also kind of cool looking. I'll stick with that one for the... I like that it restores magicka. It also counts as a two-handed weapon, so you automatically get 2 pieces for wearing it, which is extra magicka recovery, and max magic went up by 1,300, almost 1,400. So let's look at also our quest rewards real quick. So first we'll look at our silver wolf. Oh, ain't she a beaut? Or he. Cool. I definitely like that. I've always liked wolves. So then what we got with our, this is the transmogrification. That's what they call it in World of Warcraft, where you make one item look like another. So that's all this is if I was using a shield, I could make it look like this shield, which looks pretty nice, we're not gonna lie, that looks really cool. Because then we would also have some type of a one-handed weapon. Just go with something there so you can kind of see what we're looking at. That looks really cool. Alright, so we're going to stop our quest there. We've rescued Finn, brought him back to the princess, and that concludes quest The Vampire Scholar, leaving 3 more quests in the storyline for at least Western Skyrim. I don't know if the quest line will take us anywhere else. Obviously more to do in Blackreach, under the floor, I guess, under the ground, in the caverns of. So a lot to look forward to outside of just 3 more quests. But that is where we'll end the story, or we'll end this video. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thank you. Hopefully you'll enjoy more of these stories to come. This has been Superphil from Superphil's Fortress of Solitude.